Oh, hello there. Welcome to this 400th video of mine. It's rather a special one, this one. Originally I was going to do some green screen stuff with the chroma key rig I've bought and the lights set up and the nice new Canon camera. This is not for the Wingcast, this is for something else I have in mind. But anyway, some of you know that I seem to be a massive target for whatever reason to either a hacker or a small group of hackers for years now. They've taken Mudbox up, down on more occasions than I care, to count, until we had a major clampdown security-wise, taking dash.slash of just about everything I own. Right, it's been a right pain in the arse. Now, some people in the community, both ZBrush and Mudbox community, I'm not being bipartisan here, have accused me of saying, oh, well, he's just making it up for attention, which is probably the one thing that drives you absolutely fucking crazy, because I don't know why I became a target, right? I just know that I am. So, I set out on a bit of a mission to basically prove and find out who's responsible. As luck would have it, that happened. So what you're about to hear is the audio that I captured from over 2.5 hours of audio the night before last, when these hackers accidentally reversed the Trojan on themselves, which meant that although I had nothing running on my machine, not one thing, I could hear everything they were doing. So I could hear them playing their online game, hacking other people, singing songs, trying to operate on an ingrown toenail. I would urge you to stick with these audios. I'll probably have to split it into 2 or 3 parts, but they are comedy gold. They really are. If you've ever watched this sort of web series, The Guild, right? It's like that, but on drugs, right? It's just like it's like the dark version of that, right? It's really crazy. I promise this is not made up. This is about as much proof as I think I'll ever be able to get. So there's some stuff where later on it discusses some very illegal stuff. I've left the names in because these guys are guilty. In this case, I'm judge, jury and executioner. Will I be handed with the authorities? Depends really, doesn't it really? Depends if it continues. There's an old saying, be careful who you piss off. How did I do it? I set up a honey trap machine. I've left it there for months and months and months. And I knew eventually, like most people, everybody screws up in the end. And they did. And now I have them by the balls. So, enjoy Dexter and Friends. You'll hear them in the online game, you'll hear them singing songs and all sorts of crazy stuff. So I think it was rather a fitting anniversary video, really. So anyway, I'm Wayne Robson. I'm the guy that got hacked. So if some people still think that I made this up after this, I fucking give up. Let's listen to these idiots.
Hello.
Gonna backtrack your fucking IP.
Backtrace A. Okay, somebody's really stupidly loud. It's Alice. Alice, can you go on push to talk, please? Okay, you see the microphone thingy where it says microphone? Click that, and then...
I'm done, guys. Fancy, we can see it perfectly. You can close that screen right there, so...
Did you take a little trip yet? And by take a little trip, I mean go shit in the pool.
Eventually, like a couple hours in, you do get a bug on your window. Just being honest. Sex raptor, smoke hot hostess. Sex raptor, you got a monster hat. Yeah. Sex raptor, you're Asian, you have aviators. Sex raptor, you are the coolest. Oh, yeah, sex raptor. bunk beds. I'm quite jealous of your bunk beds. Yeah. Sex rap to its coolest. Yeah.
Can you like record that and send it to me so I can listen to it on my iPod?
Dexter, the only problem with the only reason we weren't like that is because when I was 11, I didn't have the internet.
No, Victoria, you're gonna die. What are you doing? Get that light.
Everyone knew who I was and sold that. I was that asshole on there. I was a guy called Camping Carl. If you guys were in like the sold that like community, you would know who Camping Carl was. I got banned from there hundreds of times from a guy called DNA Sticks. Yeah, that was my name, Camping Carl. I still have my Neopets. I logged on there, and I found out like all my stuff's worth like millions of dollars. So I sold it, and like I'm a millionaire on there now. So I'm like, yeah, bitches.
Wow. But now you've got nothing on there, which is so we can all have sex.
Nah. Nah, to prove that you're actually 19, show us one boob. Do you have boobs or not? Can we see? Aim the camera down.
Oh my
He does
god,
have boobs.
what the hell?
Okay, that's fair.
While you're on the phone with them, ask them how to fix an ingrown toenail. You know, by yourself.
You gotta cut that shit out.
Cut that shit out.
Cut that
Yeah,
shit
I
out.
know.
I'm not kidding.
I know, and I'm not drunk enough to do it. It hurts like a bitch.
You don't like that pain? I think it's fucking awesome. I would do it for you, bro. You don't have many nerves down there, Havoc. It's the big toe, right? I'm assuming it's the big toe, like the inner corner.
Yeah, and I shouldn't have any nerves down there because I've already been operated on both big toes. And they killed the nerve bed and the nail bed. They killed everything pretty much.
Can you show
They're
me?
like,
show
oh,
me
it'll
this.
never come back again. Hey, it's back again. I should go.
Show me.
Show me where it is.
Alright, dude, this is what you're gonna do. You know how
Okay, let's see it.
scoop the knife under? You know you can scoop the knife under?
Right.
You're gonna scoop it under.
Dude, it's
It's gonna hurt a little bit, but you gotta do this, man. And you're gonna fucking try to pry that shit out. And then you're gonna get another knife, and that's when you start fucking cutting at it. Keep on scooping it under like that.
Dude, it's in the corner. It's in the corner, like, at the back where, like, the cuticle is.
I know, you're gonna have to cut that shit out, dude. It's gonna fucking bleed like hell. It's either that or pay like $1,000 at a fucking doctor's office.
It is. It's like $100 for something simple. It sucks dick.
I would do it for
Actually,
you.
I think it's like $300 last time I went.
Alright, Havoc. Numb that dude, do you have like rubbing alcohol or hydrogen peroxide? Cause that shit can get infected pretty easily, man.
I think it already is, so, I mean, I'm not too worried about it.
Did you guys hear about the Veterans Hospital in St. Louis? No one? What happened was, apparently they have like a dentist office there, and everyone that they operated on, like thousands of people, like Army, Coast Guard, Navy, Marine Corps, the tools they used to operate on the people with, they weren't clean. So now they sent them letters saying they may have HIV, AIDS, or hepatitis. So they sent these letters to these guys saying, hey, you might have these now. So now they have to all get checked. That's a good-looking woman.
Here we go, Veg. It's time to cut.
Alright, man.
Dude, what are you cutting out?
He's cutting out, ingrown toenail. Dude, did you disinfect the knife?
Disinfect the knife. You'll get HPV. Don't do it.
Nah, you look good.
You're like a chubby bunny.
That's 19, guys. Come on, stop being mean. Dicks. I believe you're 19.